Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Movie Brothers podcast. I'm your host, Parker Quinn, and with me, as always, is Brandon Brown. Brandon, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. And so this is the Movie Brothers podcast where we talk movies, TV shows, comic books, a bunch of media. But we're gonna have a lot of fun with this episode because November is coming up, and obviously this is gonna be a big month for movies. And here to talk to us with big November movies is our good friend Lorenzo, our third movie brother. Lorenzo, how you doing, buddy?
Highly caffeinated. How are you doing?
Doing great, buddy. All
Mm.
right. So basically, what we're going to be doing this episode, we're going to talk about the big movies that are coming out in November. Obviously, there's going to be a bunch of movies coming out in November. So, movies coming out on streaming with Netflix and Prime Video and stuff like that. But we're going to talk specifically about four movies that are coming out in November because these are the big theatrically released films, maybe the most anticipated of the month and the ones that are probably going to make the most money. Let's be honest. So we're going to talk about these four movies. We're going to talk about Predator, Badlands, The Running Man, Wicked for Good, and Zootopia 2. So the first of these movies, we're going to go in order of release. So the next film, the first film to be released, all the way to the last, and then we're going to play a little like, what are we most anticipated for at the end of the episode, and what's the ranking going to be for the box office of these films? So let's start off with the first film to be released, which is Predator, Badlands. This is going to be I believe, the seventh film in the Predator franchise, if we're including Predator Killer of Killers, which came out earlier this year, that animated film. Um, this is going to be Dan Trachtenberg directing once again after he did Prey. And I'm very happy this movie's going in theaters because Prey was straight to streaming, which was ridiculous if you ask me. But Prey was a fantastic film. We saw the trailer for Predator Badlands. It looks great. The idea of a predator being prey. He is not hunting a human being. He is being hunted. And that is something that I think is very cool and very intriguing. And I think this movie is actually PG-13 and not R-rated, which is a little different, but
Oh,
we'll see what happens. The rating doesn't always matter, but with a Predator film, we like an R rating. So anyway, Brandon, you saw the trailer for Predator Badlands. Are you looking forward to this movie? What did you think of the trailer?
I am a sucker for the Predator movies, so I am all for it for this movie.
Yep.
Prey was good. Called the little what's called short movie they had on Disney Plus that came out a while ago.
Killer of Killers. Yep.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
And then they did a little what's called teaser for like what you call it for some of the characters in the franchise, like from Prey, Arnold's character,
Yep.
and there was another one I can't remember.
Danny Glover,
Yes,
Predator 2.
and I am all for it.
Lorenzo, you saw the trailer for Predator Badlands. What do you think?
I cannot wait. I love that they're finally doing something more of an origin story for the Predator. Right now, we've always seen him in his camouflage armor. We've seen him with his weapons that can hone in on multiple people at once. But seeing him raw, more guerrilla style, more like barbaric, more animalistic, this is something I'm going to be more interested in watching. Him coming from a planet where everything is trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Which is why he's so on edge. He's constantly always just on guard and seeing where that's coming from, seeing a true origin, like maybe even a childhood. I would love to see a flashback to his childhood and see like where this all started.
Hmm.
Is there a war on his planet because why they're hunting they're leaving the planet to go hunt other aliens? Is it because the aliens have come to his planet and are slowly erasing their existence? Are they becoming extinct? So then now they have to travel to other planets to try to battle the aliens? Or are they going to are they are they trying to expand to a new colony? Are they trying to colonize another planet? Like where are they going with this? I'm excited as all hell to see this.
Yeah, you know what? One thing I'm excited about is that it seems like it's really growing the Predator universe, and I like that. From my guess, from the trailer, we don't know that much about the movie, but my guess is he's kind of like a disgraced predator, and he's trying to prove himself. And so they're testing him, and they're like, "Okay, go on to this planet. If you live, you can, go to Earth and kill Arnold Schwarzenegger if you want or something, like that's and I love the idea of the Predator movies and I like that we are expanding the universe and yeah, I'm very excited for this because the Predator franchise has been one of my favorite action sci-fi franchises for a while. The Predator I hated, but I'm just hoping it's
You
better.
hated the Predator?
The one that Shane Black directed?
It's not the
Yeah,
best.
2008,
You don't have to
It
hate it.
2018.
sucked.
Erase the hate.
Oh my God. No, that one sucked. But anyway, yeah, Predator Badlands. I'm looking forward to it. We all are. So yeah, let's move on to the next film if we got nothing else to say about Predator Badlands. Anything
Not
else?
right now. We'll come back to it. Maybe.
Yeah, we will come back to that anyway. So the next film is The Running Man. This is a remake of the Arnold Schwarzenegger action classic. Glenn Powell stars in it. Edgar Wright is directing it. And of course, it is based off a Stephen King novel where Glenn Powell's character is basically put in the Hunger Games-ish competition where people are trying to kill him and he's got to survive within a certain time frame. And I'm looking forward to this. This looks fun. I mean, especially considering that it's Edgar Wright directing it, who did, you know, Shaun of the Dead, Baby Driver, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, like those kinds of movies. And like this looks a lot of fun. Glenn Powell has become one of my favorite um, uh, actors lately. Ever since Top Gun Maverick, I've just been following this guy, and he's been great to watch. Yeah, I mean, like, there's not much I can really say about The Running Man, considering that it's not like a franchise film, but it is a reboot of a film that is beloved by many, and it looks more true to the Stephen King book than the Arnold Schwarzenegger film was. So, Lorenzo, I'm going to ask you about Running Man. What are your thoughts on the trailer? What'd you get?
I mean, I agree with you when you say it's kind of like the Hunger Games in a sense, but it's also like Hunger Games meets The Purge.
Yep.
Because obviously you have to stay hidden, you have to run away, you have to run for your life. Basically, uh escape for 30 days.
Yep.
Like that's a long period of time to be running for your life, but hey, if you survive, you're set for life. I I like the idea of them doing a remake for this one because obviously, kind of like Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Yep.
it was ahead of its time.
Hmm.
They did when it's funny, anything with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, they have to remake it. Judge Dredd, phenomenal Stallone movie,
Yeah.
remade that into Dredd.
I don't know if Sylvester Stallone's was phenomenal.
It wasn't phenomenal, but the remake was great.
Oh, the remake was fantastic.
And
Yeah.
then the Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Mhm.
they did a remake on that one, also good.
Oh, I didn't like the remake.
It was good. I'm not saying it was the best movie out there, but Colin Farrell,
Yep, Colin Farrell.
interesting casting on that one. And then now with The Running Man, it's I like it because they're bringing in more of a comedy action, which you don't see a lot. Like you get your comic relief from most action movies, but this one, folk, I feel like it's going to be a lot of comedy.
It does
And
look more
I
Edgar
love
Wright.
a good, yeah, I love a good movie that's going to make my heart race and to make me giggle at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, like it is more Edgar Wright than the original was.
1,000%.
Yeah. Brandon, you saw the trailer. What'd you think of The Running Man?
I can see a sense of what you call cinematography taken from Scott Pilgrim, Baby Driver mostly.
Yeah.
And I didn't watch the first one, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited to watch this. I'm excited. I don't have much to say on it, but it looks like Baby Driver to me.
Yeah.
And
I
I
mean,
really like Baby Driver.
yeah, and again, that was Edgar Wright too, right? So like he's definitely bringing his flair into it. I think it's going to do well. I mean, first of all, it's based off a Stephen King novel, and it's Edgar Wright doing his own thing. And frankly, I don't think Edgar Wright has directed a bad movie yet. So I got to go with. I'm really excited for this one. And then so that's The Running Man. Our next film is going to be Wicked for Good. This is, of course, the sequel to Wicked, which was based off the musical, the Wizard of Oz musical. I still have not actually seen the first Wicked film. I've heard obviously great things about it. It did well at the Academy Awards, nominated for Best Picture. But yeah, I still haven't even seen the first one, so I can't talk too much about it. All I can say from the trailer is that it looks like it's going to be a satisfying conclusion to fans of the first film, and it looks like they're really intertwining the Wizard of Oz storyline, Dorothy coming to Oz and everything into this whole story. And so I think with a film like Wicked, where it's a Best Picture nomination, and granted, they planned on doing a second one anyway because they filmed them both back to back as one movie. Um, I think this is a good idea for them to do that, especially considering that I'm pretty sure the musical is like super long. I've never actually seen the musical either. I'm basically going blindsided with Wicked for Good. The only thing that I know is The Wizard of Oz because who hasn't seen The Wizard of Oz, right? Um,
Well,
what's that?
Of course.
Yeah. So for me, again, I don't have that much to say about Wicked for Good, considering that I haven't seen any of the others, but trailer looks good. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully people like it because, like I said, the first film was a Best Picture nom. I don't want a Joker 2 thing to happen here.
Exactly.
Exactly. So yeah. Lorenzo, what did you think of the Wicked for Good trailer and have you seen the first film?
I have seen the first one, and it was not what I was expecting. I honestly, I did not. I never saw the musical. I never read any of the stories behind it. I went to the first movie completely blind, and I came out satisfied.
Hmm.
I wouldn't say that it was my favorite film of the year. That's a hard sell for me, but I would definitely worth watching at least once. And if I'm not mistaken, when they do release Wicked for Good, they will be re-releasing the first movie as well, so you might be able to see them as a double feature.
Okay.
So
Yep.
that would be perfect for you, Parker. In fact, you and I are probably gonna go see those two together back to back, so that you don't go in completely blind. But it was a good movie. I enjoyed the first one quite a bit. The musical numbers were actually well done.
Mm.
Choreography was nice. I would not say it is gonna be breaking any records when it gets released, but it's definitely gonna have that fan base that has been loyal to the Wicked franchise since I think what was it, early 2000s?
Yeah, probably late 90s, early 2000s, whenever that
Yeah,
musical first came
around
out.
that time.
Yeah.
I don't even know how the story ends for Wicked. I've never read any of the lore behind it, so I don't know how the story will end. Obviously, we all know what happens with the Wicked Witch and Wizard of Oz, but that doesn't necessarily translate to this movie. So,
Yeah.
will we see someone melt? Will we see a bit of a different ending now that we're seeing it from a different standpoint? Maybe. I do like that they brought in Jeff Goldblum to play the wizard. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah.
That was a very interesting role. It kind of felt like he was replaying oh, what's his name? He it felt like he was replaying his role in Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, the
Exactly.
the grand
The Grandmaster?
grandmaster.
I think so.
Yeah.
It felt similar to that.
Yeah.
Minus the battleships with his disco balls and it's his birthday. So don't touch anything.
Yep.
But I think it's gonna be a very good movie. I'm looking forward to seeing how it does conclude. I don't know if it's going to be something I want to see on the night it comes out,
One of those. Okay. Yeah.
but definitely something I'm looking forward to for sure.
Brandon, have you seen the first Wicked? Are you looking forward to this film at all? What are your thoughts?
See, I haven't seen the first one. I'm not that too into musicals that much,
Hmm.
but no, I heard good things about it. I might check it out before this movie comes out just so I can go watch it,
Right.
but or do a double feature.
Hmm.
But
You're
I am
invited to
on.
come with us.
I'll come with you guys multiple ways.
Well, you know what? I think when you look at when the first Wicked came out, again, this is coming from someone who hasn't even seen it yet. This movie, when the first one came out, it really like exploded. Like I just remember seeing a lot of social media posts and a lot of people being like, "I thought this movie was gonna suck," and did it blow? Like it blew me away. Like it was so good, kind of a thing, right? Like, and you even see posts of like girlfriends taking their boyfriends, and the boyfriends are like, "Really? I'm seeing this," and then right after the theater, they were like, "Actually, that was really good." Like it was that kind of a film where you didn't expect um it had its target audience, and even those that weren't the target audience were saying, "Wow, that was amazing." So I think, yeah, Wicked for Good, that is the third film, and the fourth film is Zootopia 2. Now, of course, this is a Disney animated film. It's a sequel to the modern, I guess you could say, animated classic that Disney made back in, I want to say 2016, 2015, 2016 is when the first one came out. That's my guess.
Has it really
But
been that long?
yeah, it's been a while.
Dang.
So and if you if you know the first film, you know that it follows a bunny and a fox. And in this film, they are cops and they are on the run because they're trying to protect a snake who is basically framed for being evil because they don't allow snakes in Zootopia. And the snake just wants to find a home. And because they're teaming up with the snake, They are on the run from the cops and basically becoming fugitives. When it comes to Zootopia, I like the first film. I have seen it. I don't think it's as good as everyone says it is. Because I remember when the first one came out, everyone just said it's one of the best Disney animated movies ever. It is in the top 10 or whatever. And I'm just kind of like, it's good. I really liked it, but I don't think it's this amazing classic. Like, I think it has like a 99% rating on Rotten Tomatoes or something like that. Like, it's really high. Um, and on top of that, with Zootopia, this movie, the first movie made over $1 billion at the box office. So I'm obviously expecting this film to do just as well, if not better, than the first film, and especially considering that it is a beloved film. The first film was, and it looks fun. Like I watched the trailer and it looks like a lot of fun to watch, and the typical Disney animated film. But yeah, I'll check it out eventually. Lorenzo, what do you think of the Zootopia 2 trailer?
I like the idea of doing a sequel for this movie. The first one had I had a lot of fun with it. I definitely liked the little Godfather
Yeah.
break they had for that one. Definitely having the characters play more in the elements, which was kind of cool. Um, Seeing the police force being all different animals, but then you'll see people like polar bears
Hmm.
being security for a what was he again? He was a possum, I
Yeah, I
think.
think so. It's been a while since I've
And
seen the first film, but yeah.
and then the oh my God, I can't even talk right now. The first movie I thought was actually very interesting. The fact that they had these animals who became civilized going ravage, going rampant, becoming savage again for no apparent reason until obviously at the end of the movie when they figure out what was causing it. In the sequel, it's not what I was expecting
Hmm.
for Zootopia. I mean, obviously, the first movie was based about a little farm-raised bunny who wants to make it in the big city, and now in the second movie, she's trying to make this snake more socialized and trying to bring the snake into um, its own happiness. But it's not something that I find will be very well supported. I guess
Hmm.
when it comes to people seeing it in theaters, I feel like this movie might flop.
Really?
Out of the four that are coming out right now, I think that movie might flop.
Wow. Okay.
I feel like that's gonna have the lowest gross out of those four movies in November.
Wow. Okay. Before we get to that, because we will talk about our box office predictions for the films later. Brandon, what do you usually think of Zootopia 2? And have you seen the first film?
The first one I've seen, I really liked it.
Hmm.
Like it's one of those like Disney movies that Disney gets right. Like when the last couple of years since like with that movie was Zootopia 1, Coco, Moana, and there was a recent one, wasn't there?
But like
That no
Encanto or something like that?
like Enchanted, that was a good one too. Like those are like kids of this era growing up. That's their classics. That's their nostalgia for when they grow up.
Yep.
Like I'm excited for it.
Hmm.
What you call it? May it flop? Maybe it's going to be possibly the bottom four, bottom of the barrel out of all the other ones coming up this month, possibly because it is Disney. You can't rule out that they're going to have a movie that flops. They've had lots of anime movies that flopped over the years,
Sure.
but yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm
Sorry.
excited for it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I've seen the first film. I did like it. I didn't love it. So, but I check this one out if it works out well. So
Yeah, I'm not.
why don't we do
I,
like a, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry, my bad. I was gonna say I'm not gonna go to the movies to watch it
Disney Plus.
until until I hear good things about it, like how well the first one did.
Hmm.
Then I go to movies. If I don't, I'm gonna wait until it comes on Disney Plus.
Yeah, honestly, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Unless it's like best film of the year or something like that, then I'll go see it in the theater. But yeah. So very quickly, your ranking of what you're most excited for of these four films from your least anticipated to most anticipated. So I'll go first. I'm gonna say Wicked for Good at the bottom, only because I haven't seen the first film. and I don't really know what to expect because I haven't seen the first film. But but having said that, again, it's the Wizard of Oz in a way. They're bringing that storyline into it, so in some ways it might feel like a remake of a Wizard of Oz as well. So that's number four for me. Number three, I'm going to say Zootopia, two, a sequel to a film I liked, didn't love. I've only seen it like maybe once or twice. Um, but with it being Disney, it's probably going to do well at the box office. And but yeah, I'm going to say Zootopia 2 at number three. I'm going to say The Running Man at number two. Love Edgar Wright, love his movies. Glenn Powell is like I said, since Top Gun Maverick has become one of my favorite actors working today. So I'm gonna go with The Running Man for number two, and of course Predator Badlands is my number one. I'm a huge fan of the Predator franchise. Prey was fantastic. I like that they're doing a different angle with this film, that we're actually following a predator and not having following, a soldier or a cop or whatever going up against a predator. So I think this could be interesting. This could be a lot of fun. Now, granted, if we do this tomorrow, if I were to say my ranking tomorrow, it might be Running Man and Predator Badlands. They're kind of interchangeable for me. But as of right now, yeah, number four is Wicked for Good. Number three is Zootopia 2. Number two is The Running Man. Number one is Predator Badlands. So that's my ranking so far. Lorenzo, what's your ranking?
I'm definitely gonna throw Predator Badlands right at the top.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact that it's a more original movie. The other three, they're all sequels.
Yep.
Like Wicked is a part two, so but it is technically a sequel. Zootopia 2, obviously, and then The Running Man is basically a sequel or a reboot to the first one. So like, we've seen this story before, but Predator Badlands is gonna be the most original, the most unexpected movie to see.
Yep.
I'm definitely gonna put Badlands at the beginning, and then I'm gonna follow that up with Running Man.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna throw in Wicked for Good.
Okay.
Because again, I do think that movie is gonna do well, and I feel like Zootopia, it's gonna be have to be at the bottom of the list for me. I think it's probably still gonna be a good movie. Is it gonna hold up to other releases they've had in the last year, like The Wild Robot or Elio or Inside Out 3, I think it is now.
Two.
Two?
And
Is
I
it
think
two?
Wild Robot was DreamWorks, I
Yeah,
think.
three.
Well, I mean, comparing these movies to everything else, right, is it's gonna be at the bottom. Also, just a side note for this one. Has anyone ever logged into the Disney Plus and noticed that sometimes they switch the name from Zootopia to Zootropolis?
Did they?
Yep.
Oh, I never noticed that.
I've seen it on like three or four different occasions.
I thought it
It
was like a
bounces
TV
back and
show or
forth
something.
between Zootopia and Zootropolis.
Wait, Brandon, did you just say Zootropolis was like a TV show or something?
I thought it was.
Oh, okay. I had no
Well,
idea
maybe
about
I'm
that.
wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. I'd love to be wrong on that one
Nope, I'm
because
Googling it. Nope. Lorenzo's right.
Wow, that's
Lorenzo's
weird.
right.
That's weird.
it's right. Like, why would they do that?
I don't know.
It's probably like when in the UK where what you call it when the first Avengers came out, and then it was Avengers over here, but over there was Avengers Assemble.
True.
Ah,
That is true.
hey, it's the Mandela effect. It's not the Bernstein Bears, the Bernstein Bears.
So once again, your ranking for most anticipated?
It's gonna be number one, Predator Badlands. Number two, Running Man. Number three is gonna be Wicked for Good. Number four is gonna be Zootopia 2.
So pretty much the exact same as me.
Minus I swapped the bottom two because you had Wicked at the bottom, I think, didn't you?
No, I had Wicked at number three. Oh no, I had a number four. You're right. Yeah, no, no mind. Brandon, what's your ranking?
I'm going to go Predator number one, Running Man number two, Zootopia number three, then Wicked number four, as which ones I'm excited for.
Hmm.
And then I'm going to change places with three and four for what you call it, what might do good in the box office.
Yeah, so we're just about to talk about that. So do you want to talk about your ranking first, or do you want to just get right into the box office? I think your screen is frozen.
Am I right? Right into the box office.
All right, let's go right into the box
Your
office.
screen's
So,
yours was frozen for me.
okay, so what I'm gonna say, my ranking from lowest to what I think is gonna do the best in the box office. Number four, I'm actually gonna say I think Predator Badlands is not gonna do that as well in the box office.
Yeah.
I think this one is going to be number four. The reason I say that is because Prey was straight to streaming. And while everyone that saw Prey loved it, they have the baggage of the other Predator movies because I know that a lot of people don't like the Predator movies that much, especially when the last film that was released in theaters was The Predator. So I think with Prey being a straight to streaming film, I don't think too many people saw it. And they're also switching it up. While this is my number one most anticipated, I don't think it's going to do as well as the others at the box office. So I'm going to say Predator Badlands is at number four. Lorenzo, do you want to put your number four for box office, or do you want me to list? You know what? Let's each go one by one. What our rankings would be. So Lorenzo, what's your number four?
I'm gonna say Zootopia is number four.
You think it's going to flop?
I think it's gonna flop. I
So
think
what?
it's gonna be good. I don't think it's gonna do great. I think you're gonna get those kids, you're gonna get those teenagers who saw the first one, who are
Mhm.
gonna want to see the second one. You're not gonna be getting a lot of adults going to go see this movie. You're gonna be getting a lot of kids, you're gonna be seeing a lot of early matinees. I don't see it again breaking any records anytime soon, especially for Disney. I think
Brando?
it's gonna be one of
Oh,
those typical sequels that comes out and it's gonna end up being good.
mhm.
It's gonna be on Blu-ray in like 4 weeks.
Yikes. Brando, what's your number four?
Actually, yeah, it's going to be Zootopia.
Wow.
Zootopia, I think it's going to flop. I'm sorry, like Lauren just made it kind of clear because like it's kids going to movies, like, considering how high prices are nowadays.
Hmm.
Just gonna be parents taking like a whole bunch of kids to go watch it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be packed for like what, the first week and a half, 2 weeks, and then literally it's gonna dismal down when other movies come out.
Okay. For me, for so let's go to number three. Number three, actually gonna say The Running Man for number three. The reason I'm gonna put Running Man so low is because this is not a franchise film. Like, sure, it's a reboot, it's not a sequel. But I think it will have legs over Predator because they got the star power of Glenn Powell. They have Edgar Wright directing it. It is a remake of an Arnold Schwarzenegger classic, and it's based off a Stephen King novel. So I just think it has better odds of beating, say, Predator Badlands, because of I guess you could say the nostalgia of the book and the nostalgia of the first film, and with the star power of their actor and their director. And the trailer looks great. I think a lot of people really like the trailer, but I don't think it's going to do that well. I think it's going to do well. I don't think it's going to do as well as my number one and my number two. So I'm going to say The Running Man at number three. Lorenzo?
I'm going to say Predator Badlands for number three.
Okay.
Again, I feel obviously not everyone's gonna have the same taste in movies. My personal preference, I think it's gonna do well. I think I'm gonna enjoy the movie.
Hmm.
Do I think there's gonna be 10,000 people behind me waiting in line to see this movie? No, I don't. I think I'm gonna enjoy the movie for what it is. I know the story, I know the legends, I know the lore. I am very looking forward to seeing something different from what I've seen in the past.
Hmm.
I don't think it's gonna have anything close to a DCU or MCU fan base.
No, it won't.
But I think it's unfortunately it's gonna be at the bottom. It's the second to bottom for me. I'm gonna enjoy it, but obviously there's not gonna be a lot of people seeing it too. But I think that'll be number three on the list for sure.
Brando, what's your number three?
Number three is going to have to be Running Man.
So you're with me on that one. So why is
Yeah,
that?
for me, it's just like it's a reboot. Not too many people know about it. First couple weeks, it might take a couple weeks for like people to start trickling in to be like, okay, cool, this is a good movie.
Hmm.
But like,
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think Running Man's gonna do too good, but it's at or I don't think it's gonna do too bad, but it's at my number three.
Okay. So for my number two, I'm going to go with Wicked for Good at number two. I think, of course, the popularity of the first film, the fact that it was beloved by audiences, critics, and the Academy Awards. I think people are obviously going to go and see Wicked for Good. And obviously, I'll explain my reasoning why it's not number one when I get to my number one. But I think when you have a film that is beloved as the first film was, again, despite the fact that I haven't even seen the first film, And also it's recent. The first film came out last year. So it's going to be fresh in people's minds. They're going to want to see this um, to see how it ends. Because again, this is a part two. This isn't necessarily like just another sequel. This is a part two from the first film. And yeah, and with it being Wizard of Oz, which is like one of the most well-known, most beloved, like the most watched movie ever made. Um, I think that connection is also going to help with its box office. So yeah, I think Wicked for Good is going to be number two at the box office of these four. Lorenzo, what do you have?
Honestly, I think it's gonna be Running Man number two. I feel like only like you said, it came out last year. Wicked came out last year. We're gonna have a lot of people who are gonna be excited to see how this concludes. There's gonna be a massive fan base from the decades that Wicked's been doing on Broadway.
Sure.
So I definitely think they're gonna run away with this one. And Running Man's gonna be number two for sure.
So,
I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it. Again, right now, these movies coming out, they're not gonna be breaking any records. They're not
mhm,
summertime blockbusters. But I do think Running Man is still gonna do well right
mhm,
before the Christmas season when the bigger movies come out,
yep,
which we'll talk about later on in maybe another episode.
mhm.
But I definitely think that Running Man is gonna be. It's gonna beat out the other two. I do not think it's gonna beat out Wicked though. Wicked's gonna. I think it's gonna make a splash for sure.
Oh, it definitely will for sure. So what about Running Man? Why would you put Running Man at number two over, say, Predator and Zootopia? What about Running Man?
Well, Running Man, like we said, was a reboot or
Hmm.
remake. So it's gonna have some original fans from the first movie coming back to see it.
Hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, was it Sylvester Stallone who was in the original?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay. I always mix those two up sometimes with movies. Which you would think, not even close, but it happens. Arnold Schwarzenegger in the first one. It was good. It was original.
Yep.
People liked it. And I think those people are going to want to come back and they're going to want to see the sequel. Same thing happened when they redid Total Recall. We had a lot of people coming out to see this remake. And did it do well? Not really, but people wanted to see it. People want to see like, hey, this is what they were able to do back in the days with cheesy sci-fi and bad graphics and sound effects and all this. Let's see what they can do in 2025 when they can literally create anything out of anything.
Right.
Like when they did the Avatar movies, it shows like the imagination is out there, and if you can wish it, you can think it, you can will it into existence, it's going to just blow people's minds. So this movie kind of like The Purge, where it's going to be a lot of violence, it's going to be fast paced, it's going to be in your face action with a splash of comedy mixed into it.
Mhm.
I think it's going to definitely do better than Predator, where that one's going to be focusing more on one person, and it's going to be something that we haven't seen before, where everyone's already seen this movie, they kind of know what to anticipate, and I feel like it's gonna squeak by.
Okay.
It's not gonna blow the other two out of the water, but it'll do slightly better because it'll have a larger fan base.
Okay. Fair enough. Brandon, what's your number two for box
My
office?
number two would have to be, mm, gotta say Predator.
You're gonna say Predator. So why put it so high in comparison to the both of us?
Predator, me, I know there's a lot of people out there who are true fans, still like the Predator franchise, and we're fresh off of them watching what's called the Disney Plus special,
Killer of Killers.
Killer of Killers. And then they did a little scene at the end with the other characters being frozen. Some people probably went back and rewatched some of the old ones.
Hmm.
So I feel like it's gonna do good as an action movie.
Right.
So that's why I put it at number two.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. So number one, I think the king of the box office is going to be Zootopia 2. I know you guys are saying it's going to flop, but the reason I do have it is because you're going to have the nostalgia of those teenagers that saw the first film when they were younger that want to go back and see this one. You're going to have families, like parents that want to take their kids to see this one too. And now, granted, of course, we're just making predictions of this. We don't know if these movies are going to be good or not. But I think the fact that the first film made over $1 billion at the box office, to a lot of people, the original Zootopia is a top 10 Disney animated film, maybe even top five to some people. I don't know. I just think there's a lot more success in Zootopia 2 um, than we might expect. I mean, will it make $1 billion? I don't know. Will it surpass the first film? I don't know. But I do think that it will surpass all of these films. Now, the one film I will kind of be like, maybe I will change that up is Wicked for Good. I think these two are interchangeable for me for the reasons of the previous films were beloved. And, I think Zootopia 2 will be number one. But like I said, how when it comes to my ranking of what I'm most looking forward to, how Predator is number one and Running Man is number two, it could switch. I have the exact same thing here. I think because Wicked, again, just came out last year, beloved, and people want to go see the conclusion to this. But for Zootopia, I just think the nostalgia reasons, the fact that people love the first film, and then that's why they want to go see the second film. So that's why I have Zootopia 2 at number one.
Okay, so I like this right now. We have all different number ones.
Yes,
We
we do.
all have different number fours. So how
Yeah.
about this? Whoever is the most incorrect with the order when these movies come out, they have to buy the other two tickets for the other two people for the next movie we see in December.
Probably going to be Avatar in December.
Maybe. I want to see Mortal Kombat.
Well, that's next year.
Yes.
That's
I know.
2026.
I know. I still want to see it.
Okay. Okay.
I can't wait to see that.
So anyway, Lorenzo, what is your number one then? I'm not
It's
even
gonna have to be Wicked for Good.
okay.
I think Wicked for Good's gonna run away with it from those four. And I already know, like you said earlier, it grossed $1 billion in theaters.
As Zootopia did. Wicked didn't.
Wicked didn't? It didn't
No,
cross 1 billion?
no.
It's going to this time.
It probably will this time. I know.
Yeah, it's gonna run away with it. Zootopia is gonna do well. I don't think it's gonna unfortunately beat out Running Man or um
Predator.
Wicked.
Oh,
Predator is gonna be up there too, but again, it's gonna squeak by.
okay.
I feel like those two will be neck and neck, but I feel like it's very clear that Wicked's gonna be taking the top spot. But
Right.
that's my own personal opinion again. So
All right. Yeah.
I would love to be proven wrong, and I would love to buy you guys some movie tickets. So with Brandon, you still owe me for Demon Slayer.
I do. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry for that.
I'll do it to
I totally forgot about that.
Doing that during the podcast. That
Hey
Easy.
thanks,
man, talk
Lorenzo.
about movies.
All right,
Easy.
Brandon. What's your number one then?
It's gonna be Wicked.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to be Wicked because, like, I don't know, man. Like Wizard of Oz, it's the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
People love the Wizard of Oz, and just like Zootopia, it's gonna be a family-friendly movie. What you call it? Date nights for those movies gonna happen. What you call it? Family dinners in a movie, or just family out to go watch a movie, or just people just generally love what you call it? Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
So that's gonna, to me, honest, is gonna be a no-brainer for top in the box office for this month.
Yeah. Well, like I said, too, I mean, I might be interchangeable between Zootopia and Wicked. I know I said Zootopia number one, but I don't know. The reason I don't have Wicked at number one is because it didn't make over 1 billion. But granted, because of how beloved the first film is, it probably will, like what Lorenzo pointed out. So yeah, once again, my box office predictions. Number four is Predator Badlands. Number three is The Running Man. Number two is Wicked for Good. Number one is Zootopia 2. Lorenzo, what was it? Your ranking one more time?
It was Zootopia 2 at the bottom, then it was Predator Badlands, followed by Running Man, and then Wicked for Good.
And Brandon?
It was Zootopia at the bottom, then it was Running Man, then it's Predator Badlands, and now it's Wicked at one.
Yeah, I do like that we have like somewhat different rankings too. I like that a lot. Anyway, guys, that is our predictions for the November releases. Again, there's going to be a bunch of movies coming out, other movies being released in theaters that are not, let's be honest, they won't do as good as probably these four films. Movies coming out in the streaming that obviously will not be going into the theaters, so they're not going to be as well known. But we just wanted to, just like last month when we talked about the October movies, we just wanted to do the top four like biggest movies coming out of the month. And so, ladies and gentlemen, please support your movie theaters with Predator, Badlands, The Running Man, Wicked for Good, Zootopia 2. And I think that's the end of the podcast. Do you guys have anything else you guys want to say?
No,
No,
I'm all
we're good.
good.
Okay. Yeah, we're very chatty today, aren't we?
I'm tired. I need coffee.
No, it's
Oh, I
fine.
love
Anyway, guys,
it.
that is the Movie Brothers podcast, our predictions for November. We had a lot of fun with this episode. It's great to obviously keep doing this. And, it's a lot of fun doing. Brendan, you're having a good time with this podcast?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
Get to sit down and talk about movies. I love it.
this is episode 8 too, by the way.
Holy.
We actually we've done this many. And of course, being joined by our third movie brother, Lorenzo. We've been trying to get you on the podcast for a while, but scheduling and everything, but we finally got you. So, Lorenzo, thank you again for joining us.
It was my pleasure. I look forward to doing some more with you.
Yeah, this is gonna be great. Anyway, guys, that's the end of the show. I'm Parker Quinn.
I'm Brandon Brown.
And I'm Alonso Guerrero.
Once again, follow us on Instagram. Good night and good news.